Okay, guys, we need to have a talk. We need to have a quick chit chat because your girl is turning the big 3-0 and I'm not ready. I'm not ready to let go of my teeny tiny 20s, my innocent 20s, my fun go-getter 20s. Not like I can't still be fun and innocent in my 30s. Wink, wink. Yeah, like I don't even know where to start. Today's video is going to be fun. It's going to be light-hearted. It's going to be engaging. If you haven't already checked out my last few videos, it's a bit about me feeling low, depressed, reaching burnout. You may go and watch that one. This one is going to be the complete opposite. Yeah. Now that I've given away my age, literally, you all now know. It is Cancer season and Cancer. I am a Cancer sun, by the way, guys. I'm turning 30, the big dirty 30, 3-0. And I really want to jump on today and share with you 15 life lessons that I have personally learned, been exposed to and experienced throughout my 20s. So this video goes out to all women, okay? If you are in your mid-20s or late 20s and you're like dreading it, reaching 30, thinking, what the hell am I going to do in my life when I turn 30? This video is definitely for you. And if you are 30 plus, 40 plus years old watching this, this is also for you because I would love to hear from you. I would love to learn more about what life lessons you learned because they may be totally different to mine. Who knows? I'm so excited for this one. I really am. But 15, let's go. Put my specs on. Harry Potter vibes. Oh, no. Keep still. Sorry, my gifts from Cuba, if you're wondering. Let me bring them closer. Totally off topic, if you're wondering who they are. I need to name them. What should I call them? But they are Cuban, by the way. Okay. Right, so the first lesson, guys, that I learned is that friends come and go. Okay, people are here for RSL. A reason, a season, or a lifetime. Okay, my mentor gave me that saying last year and it stuck with me and it reminded me not just about things and people but especially friends, because when we're younger at school, college, and especially in our 20s as women and young girls, we really do cling on to our friendships. We think our friendships are our end all goal type of thing, like let's have our bestie or our girlfriend. I went through an extreme bullying situation, a very traumatic experience with past friends who I've known since day dot. We're no longer friends, we no longer talk now, and I've got no hard feelings to them at this time. It took me years to overcome the trauma that I went through being friends with them, and now that I turn the chapter into the big 3-0 dimension called Dirty 30, I've realised that friends do come and go. We can make new friends all the time, guys. Be your own best friend first. I know that sounds cheesy. Second life lesson that I've learned, and by the way, if I haven't said this already, I really want to give you unconventional and the unpopular opinion. Okay, so some of these may feel or sound a bit out of the blue type of thing with my top 15 life lesson hacks. Just wanted to drop that disclaimer. Anyway. So my second one is peer pressure. Okay, we go through peer pressure throughout life all the time. Peer pressure obviously means your peers, your friends, but pressure can also happen at work. Pressure can happen at the bus stop, literally, with strangers. Pressure can happen at home with your family and your loved ones. And from a young age, you're taught about peer pressure at school. But even in adulthood, we go through that a lot. And there's been many times where I have felt pressured into doing things I don't want to do, doing things before I'm ready, doing things that I don't even understand or can't comprehend, that have left me feeling like a bit disappointed in myself, like I'm beating myself up. So I just want to say to all the younger ones out there, please don't ever feel pressured into doing something you do not want to do. Please use your voice. Your voice is there for a reason. Okay, let's let go of pressure. Okay, there's only certain times in life where I feel pressure is okay. Is when you're doing the things that you really love, the things that you want to do. You're in a situation, okay, that isn't so traumatic or harsh. It's where you can apply pressure to bring on that adrenaline. That's the only time I agree with pressure. Other than that, please don't feel pressured, guys and girls and everybody else in between. I love you. Mwah. So my third one would be well-being matters. Well-being matters, guys. Like, I didn't even understand the term well-being. I don't think I even knew what it meant when I was age 20. You know, well-being to me means that when I feel at peace within myself. A few things that I love to do to improve my well-being is going for a stroll around the park, going for a cycle on a nice sunny day, literally. Well-being means different things to different people, but it is to do with your health. Okay, guys, your health really should be the first thing that, you know, you always think about every single day. Okay, so your well-being does matter. Number 4, be weird. Like, this is the most weirdest thing I could ever say, is just be weird. Like, I don't care if whatever you do, say, or however you choose to dress, or however you identify appears weird or alien to other people. Who gives a shit? I don't. I'm not watching you. There's people, there goes my alarm. There's people where I've walked past and a bit like, oh, what is she wearing? What he wearing? Like, what do they mean by that? And I'm like, snap out of it. Who cares? It's not my business. It's not harming me. Like, I was a very weird child, especially in primary school, going into like transitioning into high school. And I just remember just kind of being people pointing fingers like, why are you behaving like that, Tamar? Why do you do this? Why do you do that? And I clinged onto that idea that being different is not a good thing, when in fact it is a good thing. It is good to stand out from the crowd. It is good to just be weird in your own weirdness way. If you want to wear that pink dress with the orange shoes or the orange socks, nobody cares. Nobody cares if it doesn't bloody match. Just do it, girl. Be weird, be yourself, be true. I love you again. Right, guys. So, I've got my list. If you're wondering why I keep looking down, I'm crossing it off. So, number 5, to have a skill. Like, have a skill. Have something that you love to do or you enjoy to do. Something that just piques your interest. But oh, what's that? I would love to learn more and create a skill. With that skill, you can turn that into a career, guys. We're living in a completely different age and dimension now, where creativity is at the peak of the economy. Okay, creativity, the creative arts and the performing arts, you know, contributes a lot to the economy here in Britain. So I don't want to hear nothing about, you know, I like sewing or I like gardening. You may like acting, and somebody, especially if it's a parent, a caregiver, from growing up, has tried to dim your light and made you feel like that's not achievable. It totally is achievable. So I do recommend people to have a skill, build on that skill or skills, and try not fall into this trap of getting a job just because you need to pay the bill. You need to have something there alongside that gives you a purpose when you wake up in the morning. Number 6, now this goes back to the similar one with well-being, is mental health. So when I was younger, especially, well, I mean younger, I mean like in my 20s, literally, the term mental health scared me. It scared me a lot, and I don't want to trigger anyone right now, but it's maybe a trigger warning to some. But my perception of mental health, or just mental, sounded like, don't go down that road. You can't have mental health. You can't associate your people with mental health or have had mental health. That is a very damaging and toxic mindset to have. It's ignorance also. And at school, I really do not remember being taught about what mental health means, what it entails. It was all about the physical health, but there's no physical health without mental health, and vice versa. We all have mental health. It's the mind, it's the health of your mind. Some of us out here in this world have a poor mental health or need assistance, support or treatment to better their mental health. That's how I view it. That's what I know of. If there's anything else that I've said that differs, anything that I've said regarding mental health and well-being that you want to touch on, life lessons you have learned from that, guys, please do drop a comment below. I'd love to hear from you regarding that, because it really does touch home for me regarding mental health and well-being. But that is definitely one of my life lessons, that I didn't understand what it meant. I didn't understand the importance of it, and now it's at the heart of everything that I do. Okay.